Housekeeping!
So for today's topic, we have to go over a situation that is absolutely insane and honestly would be unbelievable had there not been for some type of video footage in terms of context, as well as multiple witnesses confirming what has taken place. Apparently, one evening on an MSC cruise in the theater during a comedy show, there would be a group of passengers that would go in there and decide they wanted to do the public adult things, a little bit of hanky-panky, if you will, some bed wrestling, or should I say theater wrestling. There'll be some other passengers that will witness what was going on. They didn't like it, so they would tell security, and allegedly security didn't do anything, so they took matters into their own hands and said something, and unfortunately the situation became physical and there would be a brawl, or many would argue an assault on an elderly man. Now there is some controversy revolving around this story, which we will go over. I also have the 3 to 4 minute video footage from the altercation. However, unfortunately I can't show the physical parts of it due to YouTube's terms and conditions and guidelines. I'm sure you understand. If you want to check out the full video, it will be on my Facebook group for free, of course, link in the description box below. I also have a statement from the daughter of the father that was assaulted, as well as the ending outcome of all of this. Of course, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. That way you stay updated. That way you get notified whenever I post my videos.
It's no reason for anybody to touch anybody. Housekeeping! This is the first time anything like this ever happened on my show. I don't know if this means I did a good job or not.
Let's go, Mike! 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 Where is security? Yeah, they took them all out.
Show's over.
Yep. Grab your drink.
So just for context, before we really get into all of the details, this altercation took place on board the MSC Seaside cruise ship. The sailing dates was between December 1st through December 8th, going out of Miami over to the Caribbean. The ship also cost $700 million to build and holds just over 4,100 passengers at full capacity. So let's start out with a statement from one of the witnesses that were on board that does read, 2 females began fooling around in the aisle. The show was packed, so they were sitting on the stairs. They were lifting each other's shirts up, and were playing, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, with each other's nipple rings. They began having, well, oral fun and playing with each other in the finger kind of way in the aisle. An elderly male went and told security, who did not intervene. So the male began yelling at them loudly, effectively ending the show. A chaotic scene ensued where one of the females began punching him in the face multiple times. Afterwards, she was being interviewed by security and was saying the girl had kissed her, which made the male upset. That was not what happened at all. Yeah, by the way, if I didn't tell you guys, this story is a little graphic. I know it's probably too late to say it, but if you have children in the room, it's probably time to tell them to skedaddle. However, we do have a statement from the alleged daughter of the man that was assaulted by the name of Crystal Scott. She does say, so yes, the man that was being punched was my dad. 2 girls and guys came in halfway through the show and sat on the stairs next to us. The girls were playing with each other, vaping, yelling, drunk as hell. My dad left to ask them to be removed. Security did nothing. When my dad came back, they were masturbating on the stairs. My dad simply said, "Can't you go to your cabin and do that?" The chick went off, calling him a homophobe, and lifted her dress up and touching herself, getting in his face. Then the other girl and their boys started getting loud and then started sucker punching him. So at this point in time, as of yesterday, this MSC cruise has concluded. We do know that the main perpetrator, at least from what we saw in the video, she was eventually detained in her room for the remainder of the cruise. I'm going to assume, considering all of the evidence, you have multiple videos, including from the comedian that was there, Mike Paramore. He's very, very funny, by the way. He's also commenting on it, and you do have the daughter that wants to press charges as well. She said this in multiple comments and people that are talking about the altercation that has taken place. However, this has sparked some controversy between, let's say, the people that say this man, this elderly man, as unfortunate as it is that happened to him, he should just simply have minded his own business, versus the people that are saying, yes, he was right to say something because it's absolutely disgusting with these passengers that were acting like this in public. The only thing I will say is that, yes, obviously he did the right thing in going to tell security and what has taken place. If security doesn't do anything in that moment, I'm not saying it's good or bad, they don't say anything. Obviously, you're on a cruise ship and nobody wants to see all of that in public. But if security doesn't do something, I don't believe this man should have taken it upon himself to go say something to these passengers, because you never know what people are like when they are approached in any situation. You want to avoid it at all costs. There is also, of course, a bone to be picked with the security. As you guys saw, or rather heard in the video, even the other passengers that were there were asking, where is the security? The de-escalation protocols in this particular case, I do believe on this ship, was lacking a little bit. They definitely could have done something better. Nevertheless, I guess eventually it was de-escalated, but it did take a little too long in my personal opinion. As soon as an altercation even started, somebody yelling and screaming, it should have been broken up right then and there and not wait until somebody actually got physical for it to be separated. Anyway, I'm genuinely curious to hear all your thoughts on this conundrum. Do you believe that this passenger should have actually just mind his own business, this elderly man? Or do you think that maybe he should have at least gone and told security? Maybe he shouldn't have done that at all. None of the above. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I really appreciate it. Of course, on your way out, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and as usual, I love and appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you later. Take it easy.